Hello, me again. I have an idea because I usually lack of lack of idea to talk during I record a video. So, mm, uh, so after this time, and I mean, or later, I will make a shorter video every time. Any whenever I found something to talk. For example, today I will start to talk about the uh, official service in Korea because this morning my took me to immigration service in Bohan to register for my island card to make my island card, and they only 3 or 4 people there, but they very no, not very, but they are nice. They cannot talk English too much, but they very ready to help me even I cannot speak Korean. They mostly do everything for me. I just give him my documents and something, and it's really fast. In Vietnam, they not something like this because the government. I hate to talk about the officer in Vietnam. But I remember there are 2 things important when Vietnamese have go abroad. They have to remember 2 things. First, please do not talk about the politics and religion. It's very important. Vietnamese have only one body, and there are many problems if you go abroad and join some association, some organization that. Okay, sorry, I will not talk about this topic anymore. Another topic is about weather in Korea. The humidity is too slow compared to Vietnam. The temperature is also low, more louder, and I have to adapt with this condition, this weather. It seems to be a little bit hard, even if I have lived in Japan for 1 year. And but they have but the good thing is the view. I mean the weather. No, not the weather. The scenes very good. The trees beautiful in the fall. I mean the tree with yellow leaf is very beautiful, and the road is clean. Yeah, very clean compared to Vietnam. In Vietnam, we have many chats on the street because people don't have a good behavior. They throw the chats everywhere. But the problem is some not frequency, but they have a worker to clean the road, but not very often. So the street is usually full of chats. Maybe I think I need to talk about something else. I talk about the election. No, it's about politics. I don't like it. Politics. I think I will talk about the Islam, my network thing. So anyway, I will end it here. I run out of ideas to talk. Just give a moment. they fun thing, yeah, thing funny. I mean, the thing is funny. One thing is funny in this lab is the poster in the world in front of me here. I think it's a picture of a music group. I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 girls. Maybe their band name Generation, a good name, and all of them are beautiful. Also, sorry, I think I will get it up. Get rid of this part when when I edit this video before I upload to YouTube. Usually I hate cooking. Not certainly hate. I don't hate cooking, but I hate the way it consumes time. It's very consuming time. You have to go to the supermarket, buy the stuff, and then bring it home, processing, cooking, then cleaning, washing this, many jobs, and I think it will consume many time. So I think it's the good thing for me, the better thing to me to go to the restaurant to eat. In Korea, the living expense is much more higher compared to Vietnam, but the food is not quite much higher. It's not much higher. It's about 2 or 3 times compared to Vietnam. This evening, Jacob gave me this book. When it's record I think I have a problem with the program I used to record this video. They make the reflection of the real images, and I cannot read the word, the sentence, the words in this book. But anyway, the book named Scala for the Impatient. Maybe I also an impatient guy. But anyway, I looked through the outline and the contents, and I found that only 2 chapters I should to read. First is about actors. I think I should hear this notation is this actor from Mike, but I forgot what it is, so maybe I should read it carefully. And the second thing is delimited continuation. Delimited continuation. I have no idea what is this. And the rest is, I think I read the rest is 2 or 3 times, but in different documents. They also the same knowledge about Scala. This book is the thing for the beginner. Actually, Jacob told me that this book is for this book is written by a Javer Coulter. This is the content is come from the Java perspective, and it's good if I know Java and the Java programmer is ready to know Scala, but I think there many other book is better. In fact, that MR3 project is about learning is about multi-thread. So I think the book Professor Park told me I have to read a more important. The title is Learning Concurrent Programming in Scala, and so I think this book is most important compared to the programming in Scala book. I think this book is more important, and I don't know. When I trying to do the assignment, I found some stuff very useful in this book, and yeah, good. I am reading it some chapter. Maybe I will try to read again after I finish all the assignment. So I think I need to talk something else. It's trying to speak to yourself is a way to practice English. Usually I only talk to myself in my mind. I don't speak to words to become words, to speak louder to can be heard by anyone. I think that's why my pronunciation is not accurate. Anyway, I will try now. I see A2, I don't know how to call it, the stuff to use when we have a fire in a building. Maybe, what is it called? I don't know. Maybe fire. No, I don't know. It's really boring if I have only me in lab. It's really quiet. I think I am a quiet person. Usually I don't talk too much even in Vietnamese. Usually I just sit alone and thinking and imagining, but I don't want to talk. Learning English. For learning English, I have to talk to myself as I am doing now. Maybe it will change my behavior someday. I also had to look at the mirror. Maybe because I don't confident about my appearance. So maybe I will try to look at somewhere else. 1 hour ago, when I go to the canteen or having dinner, I meet a European. I don't know where he come from, but he looked like a European. He talked about the series named Simpson, and he talked about the USA election, and in the series Simpson, they have what's called they usually mention at a joke that someday in the future, Donald Trump will become a USA resident, and in the past it was a joke. Now it's become real. It's really funny. The Americans American people now can laugh out loud because a joke come true. I also laughed too much at that time when I hear it. But anyway, I just talking about Simpsons series, a cartoon series, and I remember about another cartoon series. Its name is Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is very famous for a few years. For today, my friend asked me to watch it 2 months ago, and I also watched some of this series, and it's quite good. It's about the adventure of Rick and Morty. Rick is a grandfather, and Morty is grandchildren. They have many adventures in a future universe. I mean, the series Rick and Morty is about the future. Look like Star Wars. There are many universe theory there. For example, we have the finite universe theory. According to that theory, there is a finite number of universe exist coexist, and because of it's infinite number of universe, and because of it is infinite, so there will be happen. I mean, may follow according to this theory, there exists some universe that me will be me is a girl, or maybe I become another guy. Maybe I could become a famous person, for example, a singer or dancer. But unfortunately, I'm not one of those. Surely I cannot become a singer because I sing too bad, really bad. But anyway, they are infinite number, so everything can be happen. Look like, for example, anyway, Jung can be a resident, so what's impossible? Everything can be real someday. I don't know. What should I talk now? Talk something else, please. I don't know. Maybe see you another day. I hope that my English can be increasing day by day if I keep practice like this. When I study master, my professor also told me that my pronunciation is not well. I have to practice, and I think I also practiced a lot by that time. And a few weeks later, he can understand me, what I talk, what I speak, but I think it's the most because the important thing is because he is familiar with my accent. It's not because of my accent become good, only because of he adapt with my accent. Anyway, poor me, but I think compared to the time when I was an undergraduate student, I think my English is much better. Maybe I cannot speak accurate, but I am now I'm more confident to talk. Oh, it's end. Bye bye.